In the crucible of existence, where every heartbeat whispers the rhythm of fate, we find ourselves bound to the relentless march of time. In this grand theatre of life, where joy and sorrow dance hand in hand, we are but players upon the stage, enacting the drama of our destinies. And in this cosmic drama, Stoicism emerges as a guiding beacon amidst the tumultuous seas of uncertainty. Let us embark on a journey not merely of words, but of profound wisdom distilled from the annals of Stoic philosophy. These are not mere suggestions, they are imperatives, carved into the fabric of existence itself. For in the crucible of life, these 10 Stoic life lessons are not choices, but requirements. And remember, to stay connected with more transformative content like this, don't forget to hit subscribe and be sure to like this video to support our mission of spreading Stoic wisdom far and wide. Lesson number 1, embrace virtue as your true north. In the endless expanse of existence, where the tides of fortune ebb and flow, there exists a guiding principle that transcends the chaos of the world. It is the timeless wisdom of the Stoic sage, Epictetus, that echoes through the corridors of history, beckoning us to embrace virtue as our true north. In every moment he reminds us we are presented with a choice to yield to the whims of fortune or to stand steadfast in the pursuit of virtue. These words, like a clarion call in the darkness, pierce through the veil of uncertainty, illuminating the path to a life of meaning and purpose. Virtue, dear seeker of truth, is not merely a lofty ideal to be admired from afar. It is the cornerstone upon which the edifice of our existence is built. It is the bedrock upon which we stand firm amidst the tempests of life, unwavering in our commitment to what is just and true. Let us then embrace virtue with open arms, allowing wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance to serve as our guiding stars in the labyrinth of existence. Let wisdom be our compass, guiding us through the murky waters of uncertainty with clarity and insight. Let courage be our shield, protecting us from the slings and arrows of adversity as we march boldly forward on the path of righteousness. Let justice be our beacon, shining brightly in the darkness, guiding us towards a world where truth and fairness reign supreme. And let temperance be our anchor, grounding us in a sea of chaos, reminding us to tread lightly upon the fragile tapestry of life. For in the embrace of virtue we find not only solace in the face of uncertainty, but also strength in the midst of adversity. It is virtue, dear friend, that empowers us to rise above the petty concerns of the world and aspire to something greater, to live a life of purpose, integrity, and fulfillment. So let us heed the words of Epictetus and embrace virtue as our true north, for in its light we find the path to a life well lived, a life imbued with meaning, dignity, and grace. Let us walk this path together, dear friend, with courage in our hearts and virtue as our guide, for in the pursuit of excellence we discover the true essence of our humanity. Lesson number 2, accept the immutable nature of fate. In the grand tapestry of existence, woven from the threads of fate and circumstance, there exists a profound truth that echoes through the corridors of time. It is the sage wisdom of the Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius, who declared, "The wise man is he who accepts without reservation the immutable nature of fate." Life, dear seeker of truth, is a journey fraught with uncertainty, a meandering path upon which we tread, never quite knowing what lies around the next bend. In our quest for meaning and purpose, we are often confronted with the harsh realities of fate, the capricious hand of fortune guiding our steps with an unseen force. Yet, in the face of such uncertainty, there lies a choice to rail against the vicissitudes of fate, to shake our fists at the heavens in defiance of the cosmic order, or to embrace them with equanimity and grace. It is this choice, dear friend, that separates the wise from the foolish, the enlightened from the ignorant. For in the acceptance of fate lies a profound truth, a truth that transcends the boundaries of time and space, binding us to the immutable laws of the universe. Life, Marcus Aurelius reminds us, is but a fleeting moment, a passing shadow upon the canvas of eternity. And yet, within the confines of this fleeting existence, there lies a beauty that can only be glimpsed through the lens of acceptance and surrender. Let us then embrace the immutable nature of fate with open arms, surrendering ourselves to the cosmic dance of existence with grace and humility. Let us not cling to the illusion of control, but instead surrender ourselves to the currents of fate, trusting in the inherent wisdom of the universe to guide our steps. For in the acceptance of fate lies a freedom that transcends the confines of the mortal coil, lifting us above the petty concerns of the world and imbuing our lives with a sense of purpose and meaning. So let us embrace fate, dear friend, with open hearts and open minds, for in its embrace we find not only solace, but also strength, the strength that empowers us to navigate the turbulent waters of existence with courage and grace. Lesson number 3. Cultivate inner tranquility amidst the storm. In the tumultuous seas of life, where the winds of chaos howl and the waves of uncertainty crash upon the shores of our existence, there exists a sanctuary, a refuge of calm amidst the storm. These words of solace and wisdom echo through the ages, whispered by the Stoic philosopher Seneca. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Dear seeker of truth, within the very heart of chaos lies the seed of tranquility, a quietude that transcends the clamor of the world, offering respite amidst the tempest. It is in the midst of life's greatest trials and tribulations that we have the opportunity to cultivate inner peace, to forge a fortress of serenity within the depths of our soul. Let us then heed the wisdom of Seneca and cultivate the serenity of mind that allows us to weather the storms of existence with unwavering calmness. Let us not be swept away by the tumult of the world, but instead stand firm amidst the chaos, rooted in the unshakable certainty of our own inner tranquility. For it is in moments of adversity that our true strength is revealed. It is in the crucible of hardship that we have the opportunity to awaken to our own inherent power. Let us embrace the storms of life with open arms, knowing that within their fury lies the potential for growth and transformation. In the quiet moments of reflection and introspection, let us find solace amidst the chaos, anchoring ourselves to the stillness within. Let us cultivate the practice of mindfulness, learning to observe the turbulence of our thoughts and emotions with detached equanimity. For in the cultivation of inner tranquility lies the key to navigating the ever-changing currents of existence with grace and poise. It is this inner peace, dear friend, that allows us to rise above the trials and tribulations of life, emerging from the storm unscathed and unbroken. So let us embrace the opportunity that lies within the chaos, dear friend, and cultivate the serenity of mind that allows us to find refuge amidst the storm. For in the crucible of adversity, we discover the true essence of our humanity, and it is in the stillness of our own soul that we find our greatest strength. Lesson number 4, practice the art of detachment. In the vast expanse of human experience, where desires and cravings entwine with the fabric of our being, there exists a profound truth, a truth articulated by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus: to be free, one must detach oneself from the chains of desire. These words, like a clarion call in the darkness, beckon us to liberate ourselves from the shackles of attachment and embrace the boundless freedom that lies beyond. Dear seeker of wisdom, attachment is the root of suffering, a tangled web that ensnares the soul and binds it to the whims of fortune. It is the insatiable hunger for worldly possessions and ephemeral pleasures that keeps us perpetually trapped in a cycle of discontent and longing. Let us then heed the wisdom of Epictetus and practice the art of detachment. Let us learn to release our grip on the fleeting pleasures of the world, freeing ourselves from the relentless pursuit of material wealth and transient pleasures. For it is in the letting go of attachment that we find true liberation, a liberation that transcends the limitations of the mortal realm and elevates us to the realm of the divine. Detachment, dear friend, is not a renunciation of life, but rather a celebration of its inherent beauty and wonder. It is the recognition that true happiness does not reside in the accumulation of wealth or the gratification of desire, but rather in the cultivation of inner peace and contentment. Let us then cultivate the practice of detachment with diligence and resolve. Let us learn to let go of that which no longer serves us, releasing ourselves from the burdens of the past and the anxieties of the future. Let us embrace each moment with open arms, surrendering ourselves to the flow of life with grace and humility. For in the practice of detachment lies the key to unlocking the doors of liberation, a liberation that frees us from the constraints of ego and desire, allowing us to experience the boundless joy and serenity that lie at the very core of our being. So let us practice the art of detachment, dear friend, with courage and conviction. Let us liberate ourselves from the chains of desire and embrace the boundless freedom that awaits us on the other side. For in the letting go of attachment we find not only liberation but also the true essence of our humanity. Lesson number 5: embrace adversity as a crucible of growth. In the vast theatre of life, where the stage is set with the intricate interplay of joy and sorrow, triumph and tribulation, there exists a profound truth illuminated by the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca. In the face of adversity, we discover our true strength. These words, like a beacon in the darkness, remind us that adversity is not a foe to be feared, but rather a teacher to be embraced, a crucible of growth in which our character is forged. Dear seeker of wisdom, adversity is the crucible in which the raw ore of our being is refined into the purest form of strength and resilience. It is the fire that tempers the steel of our resolve, transforming hardship into opportunity and adversity into growth. Let us then welcome hardship with open arms, embracing it as a catalyst for personal transformation. For it is in the midst of life's greatest trials and tribulations that we have the opportunity to discover our true potential, to unearth the depths of our inner strength and resilience. In the face of adversity, let us not shrink back in fear or despair, but instead stand firm in the knowledge that every challenge we encounter is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Let us embrace the storms of life with courage and determination, knowing that it is through adversity that we emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. For it is in the crucible of adversity that our character is truly tested. It is here that we have the opportunity to transcend the limitations of our own perceived weaknesses and emerge as victors rather than victims of circumstance. So let us welcome adversity as a crucible of growth, dear friend, embracing each challenge as an opportunity to uncover the depths of our own inner strength and resilience. For it is in the fires of trial and tribulation that we are truly forged into the masters of our own destiny, strong, resilient, and unyielding in the face of whatever life may throw our way. Lesson number 6: live in accordance with nature. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, where galaxies swirl in an intricate dance of light and matter, there exists a profound truth, a truth articulated by the Stoic sage Zeno of Citium. The universe is governed by immutable laws to which we must align our lives. These words, like a celestial symphony echoing through the cosmos, remind us that to live in accordance with nature is to embrace the inherent order of the universe, a harmony that transcends the limitations of human understanding. Dear seeker of truth, to live in accordance with nature is to recognize the interconnectedness of all things, to see ourselves not as separate entities adrift in a vast and indifferent universe, but rather as integral parts of a grand tapestry of existence. It is to align our thoughts and actions with the rhythm of the cosmos, embracing the ebb and flow of life with grace and humility. In the Stoic tradition, living in accordance with nature is not a passive acceptance of the status quo, but rather an active engagement with the world around us. It is a recognition that we are not separate from nature, but rather an integral part of it, a realization that empowers us to live our lives in harmony with the natural world. To live in accordance with nature is to cultivate a deep reverence for the beauty and complexity of the cosmos, to see ourselves reflected in the shimmering expanse of the night sky, and to feel a sense of kinship with all living beings. It is to embrace the inherent order of the universe, aligning our thoughts and actions with the timeless laws that govern the cosmos. In a world that often seems chaotic and uncertain, living in accordance with nature offers you a sense of grounding and stability. It reminds us that we are not alone in our journey through life, but rather part of a vast and interconnected web of existence, a web that stretches across time and space, binding us to all living things. So let us heed the words of Zeno and strive to live in accordance with nature, dear friend, aligning our thoughts and actions with the grand tapestry of existence. For in the embrace of nature lies a profound sense of peace and harmony, a peace that transcends the trials and tribulations of life, and a harmony that resonates with the very essence of our being. Lesson number 7. Practice gratitude in all things. In the vast expanse of human experience, where shadows of despair often loom large, there exists a beacon of light, a guiding principle that transcends the darkness and illuminates the path to inner peace and contentment. These words of wisdom, spoken by the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, resonate deeply in the darkness of despair. Gratitude is a beacon of light. They remind us that even in the bleakest of moments, there is always something for which to be grateful, a flicker of hope amidst the darkness, a ray of light piercing through the gloom. Dear seeker of truth, gratitude is not merely a fleeting emotion or passing sentiment. It is a way of being, a profound attitude that permeates every aspect of our lives. It is the recognition that even in the face of adversity and hardship, there are countless blessings to be found: the warmth of the sun on our face, the gentle caress of a cool breeze, the laughter of loved ones, the beauty of nature unfolding before our eyes. In the Stoic tradition, gratitude is seen as a powerful antidote to despair, a balm for the soul that soothes the wounds of the heart and lifts the spirit from the depths of despair to the heights of joy. It is a reminder that no matter how dire our circumstances may seem, there is always something to be thankful for, a silver lining amidst the storm clouds, a glimmer of hope in the darkest of nights. Let us then cultivate an attitude of gratitude with diligence and intentionality. Let us train our minds to focus not on what we lack, but rather on what we have been given. Let us count our blessings with each breath we take, recognizing the precious gift of life itself and the countless wonders that surround us each day. For in the practice of gratitude lies a profound sense of peace and contentment, a peace that transcends the trials and tribulations of life, and a contentment that flows from the realization that we are truly blessed beyond measure. So let us heed the words of Marcus Aurelius and cultivate an attitude of gratitude in all things, dear friend, for in the darkness of despair, gratitude is indeed a beacon of light, a guiding star that leads us back to the path of joy and fulfillment. Lesson number 8. Master the art of resilience. In the grand tapestry of life, where the threads of fate weave a complex pattern of triumphs and tribulations, there exists a timeless truth, a truth encapsulated in the ancient Japanese proverb, "Fall 7 times, rise 8." These words, spoken across the ages, echo the spirit of resilience that lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy, a philosophy that teaches us to navigate the turbulent seas of existence with unwavering courage and determination. Dear seeker of wisdom, life is a journey fraught with challenges and obstacles, a winding path upon which we inevitably stumble and fall. Yet it is not the falls themselves that define us, but rather our response to them. It is in the face of adversity that the true measure of our character is revealed, the strength of our spirit, the depth of our resolve, and the resilience of our soul. In the Stoic tradition, resilience is not merely a trait to be admired, but rather a skill to be cultivated, a muscle that grows stronger with each setback and failure. It is the indomitable spirit that refuses to be broken, rising from the ashes of defeat with renewed determination and purpose. Let us then master the art of resilience with diligence and resolve. Let us embrace each challenge as an opportunity for growth and transformation, knowing that it is through adversity that we emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. Like a phoenix rising from the flames, let us soar above the trials and tribulations of life, buoyed by the unwavering strength of our spirit. Let us refuse to be defined by our failures, but instead let them serve as stepping stones on the path to greatness. For in the crucible of adversity we discover the true essence of our humanity, the resilience that lies dormant within each of us, waiting to be unleashed upon the world. So let us heed the wisdom of the ancient sages and cultivate the indomitable spirit of resilience, dear friend, rising stronger with each fall until we stand triumphant at the summit of our own potential. Lesson number 9, practice self-reflection and contemplation. In the cacophony of modern existence, where the noise of the world threatens to drown out the whispers of the soul, there exists a sanctuary, a refuge of silence and stillness. These words of wisdom, uttered by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, resonate deeply in the silence of introspection. We find wisdom. They remind us that amidst the hustle and bustle of life, it is essential to carve out moments of solitude to retreat into the depths of our own being in search of truth and understanding. Dear seeker of truth, self-reflection and contemplation are not merely luxuries to be indulged in when time allows, but rather essential practices for navigating the complexities of existence with clarity and insight. In the quiet moments of introspection, we are afforded the opportunity to peel back the layers of illusion that cloud our perception to glimpse the truth that lies at the very core of our being. In the Stoic tradition, self-reflection is seen as a path to wisdom, a journey inward that leads to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It is in the silence of introspection that we confront our fears, our doubts, and our insecurities, emerging from the depths of our own soul with newfound clarity and purpose. Let us then practice self-reflection and contemplation with diligence and intentionality. Let us carve out moments of solitude amidst the clamor of life, retreating into the sanctuary of our own inner world in search of truth and understanding. For it is in the silence of introspection that we find the answers we seek, the wisdom that lies dormant within each of us, waiting to be discovered. In the quiet moments of contemplation, let us listen to the whispers of our own heart, allowing them to guide us on the path to self-discovery and enlightenment. Let us confront our fears and insecurities with courage and compassion, knowing that it is through the process of self-reflection that we emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than before. For in the silence of introspection we find not only wisdom but also a profound sense of peace and contentment, a peace that transcends the trials and tribulations of life, and a contentment that flows from the realization that we are truly at home within ourselves. So let us heed the words of Epictetus and embrace the practice of self-reflection and contemplation, dear friend, for in the depths of our own soul lies the key to unlocking the mysteries of existence. Lesson number 10, embrace the impermanence of life. In the grand tapestry of existence, where the threads of time weave a complex pattern of beginnings and endings, there exists a profound truth, a truth articulated by the Stoic philosopher Seneca. Life is but a fleeting moment, a passing shadow upon the canvas of eternity. These words, like a whisper in the wind, remind us that all things in life are transient and ephemeral, that change is the only constant, and impermanence is the very essence of existence. Dear seeker of truth, to embrace the impermanence of life is to embrace the very fabric of our being, to recognize that nothing in this world is permanent, and that all things are subject to the relentless march of time. It is a realization that transcends the boundaries of the mortal realm, inviting us to embrace each moment with profound appreciation and gratitude. In the Stoic tradition, the awareness of impermanence is seen as a gateway to enlightenment, a doorway through which we may glimpse the eternal truths that lie beyond the veil of illusion. It is in the recognition of life's fleeting nature that we find the key to unlocking the fullness of existence, to living each moment with authenticity, purpose, and gratitude. Let us then embrace the impermanence of life with open hearts and open minds. Let us release our attachment to the past and our anxieties about the future, and instead focus our attention on the present moment, the only moment that truly exists. For it is in the here and now that we find the richness and beauty of life unfolding before us, like a delicate flower blooming in the morning sun. In the awareness of impermanence lies a profound sense of freedom, a freedom that comes from releasing our grasp on the fleeting pleasures of the world and embracing the timeless beauty of the present moment. It is a freedom that allows us to live our lives with authenticity and integrity, knowing that each moment is a precious gift to be cherished and savored. So let us heed the words of Seneca and embrace the impermanence of life, dear friend, recognizing that all things must pass, and that true fulfillment lies not in the pursuit of worldly pleasures, but rather in the cultivation of inner peace and contentment. For in the awareness of impermanence lies the key to unlocking the fullness of existence, a life lived with profound appreciation, gratitude, and love. In conclusion, dear seeker of wisdom, let us heed the timeless teachings of Stoicism, for they offer us a roadmap to a life of meaning and fulfillment. Let us embrace virtue as our true north, cultivate inner tranquility amidst the storm, and greet adversity as a crucible of growth. Let us live in accordance with nature, practice gratitude in all things, and master the art of resilience. Let us engage in self-reflection and contemplation, and embrace the impermanence of life with grace and equanimity. For in the crucible of existence, where every heartbeat whispers the rhythm of fate, we find the essence of Stoic wisdom, a guiding light amidst the darkness, a beacon of hope in the tumult of life. And so, dear friend, let us walk this path together with courage, with fortitude, and with unwavering resolve. For in the pursuit of Stoic virtue we find the true essence of a life well lived. That's all for today, gentlemen. Leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on self-improvement, Stoic philosophy, and living a fulfilling life. Together, let's continue to strive for self-mastery and inner strength. Subscribe now and embark on a path of growth and transformation.